Good day, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Dr. Edmond P. Freo, a Master in Business Administration, a Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management, a Certified Research Specialist, and a Certified Human Resource Associate. For this class, my topic is all about international marketing. Let me ask you first your idea about international marketing. Anyone from the class? I just want to remind you that class participation is important to be graded as your recitation. Okay? So, first, let us define what is international marketing. International marketing refers to the process of business expansion across the domestic geographical boundaries by setting up subsidiaries in the target markets of different countries. According to the American Marketing Association, international marketing is the multinational process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to create exchange that satisfy individual and organizational objectives. Next, by the definition given in this topic, we need to determine the main goal of international marketing. Always remember that when we say international marketing, it promotes products or services in different target markets by adapting them to local needs, preferences, and expectations. Also remember that the key objective of international marketing is to create a global brand presence while adapting marketing strategies to its specific region's culture, demographics, and consumer behavior. Also, class, please memorize and understand the characteristics of international marketing. First, it involves two or more countries because you create a global brand presence. Second, unique marketing strategies for specific countries. It's because of different culture, demographics, and consumer behavior. Third, it enables exchange between a company or foreign consumers or customers. And the last one, decisions are taken with reference to the global business environment. And also, class, please take note of the advantages of international marketing. We have the expansion of business, sales promotion, customer orientation, diversification, customer engagement, builds endurance, better market understanding. And of course, if there are advantages, there are also disadvantages that commonly encountered by businesses adopting international marketing, such as the following. First, government restrictions and barriers. It includes taxes, quotas. Second, high cost, of course, the exporting cost, shipping cost, like that. And the last one, competition with local companies. In this topic, we also have the types of international marketing. First, export or exporting, which refers to the practice of shipping outside or shipping goods directly to a foreign country. Manufacturer looking to expand their business to other countries consider exporting first. Of course, compared to the other types of international marketing, exporting entails the lowest risk. It also has the least impact on the company's human resource management. That's why it is the number one. Second type of international marketing, licensing. When we say licensing, it is an agreement. So when we say agreement, there is a meeting of mind between two parties or two companies whereby a company known as the licensor grant a foreign firm with the right to use its intellectual property. When you say intellectual property, the right to use the trade name, the trademark, or the patent itself of the product or the company. It's usually for a specific period and the licensor receives royalty in return. Some top global licensors includes Disney, Iconic Brand Group, and Warner Bros. The third type of international marketing is the franchising. Like licensing, franchising involves a parent company or the what we call franchisor, granting a foreign firm the right to do business in its name. However, in franchises usually have to follow stricter guidelines in running the business than licensing. So always remember in franchises, usually have to follow stricter guidelines. No, the franchisee need to follow stricter guidelines that implement by the franchisor. The last type of international marketing is the joint venture. A joint venture describes the combined effort of two businesses from different countries to the mutual benefits or to their mutual benefits. It's the participation of two or more companies jointly in an enterprise in which each company contributes assets, owns the entity to some degree, or shares the risk. Okay, that's all for this topic. Is there any question? If none, thank you for your time. God bless and see you next meeting. Thank you.